We're at the Gosh Hawk and Screech Owl Loop. With a name like that, you gotta hike it. Man, we are tucked way up here on top of the mountain, high altitude, snow everywhere. This is gonna be amazing. Y'all come on and go with us. This is number 10 in our winter hiking series of 10. So this is it. I mean, winter's almost over anyway. We're having to go higher and higher to get to any snow. And we're at Beaver Ranch Park. This is claimed to be easy, but already it's pretty treacherous with all the ice and snow. So we are cleated up. Wow, this is already an awesome view and we just got started. The reviews say we can see some meese on this trail, or I guess the proper word would be moose, but I don't know if they'd be out in this or not. This is about a 3.5 mile trail, and I calculated it up this morning. Over our 10 hikes during the winter, we've done right at 34.5 miles. That might not sound like a lot to some of y'all, but to me that's a lot. You know, I've blown my money on a lot of things in life, but I'm gonna tell you right now, that was my best purchase ever. So I had to go to Texas last week for some personal business. And I always ask my daughters to give me corrective criticism on my channel because they're big YouTube people, on what I can do different or what I need to improve on. And they are not shy to give it to me either. So my oldest said I need to talk more. Well, I don't like talking. But in the spirit of all things, I guess I'll start talking more. So funny story, I blew out my left knee a couple of weeks ago and been babying it pretty good, doing some at-home rehab, got it better, started feeling really, really good, getting ready for today's hike. And while walking to work yesterday, I decided I wanted to run the stairs. I work in a multi-story building, and so, good God, I'm way up here. It don't look like it, but I try to run the stairs every day. So I decided to run the stairs, and I made it no problem. But as soon as I started walking down the hallway to my office, my right knee decided, you're too damn old to do that stuff, and decided to just stop working. I don't know if you ever had that happen before. So here I was, pretty much dragging my right leg down the freaking hallway. If anybody would have saw me, they'd have got me a wheelchair, I promise. So there you go, there's some talking. And here's another one I just thought of. Old man wisdom alert. When you find that your feet are hurting you, why don't you get down off of that uncomfortable soapbox you're on and stick your feet in the sandbox? It's a whole lot more comfortable. There you go. And that, my friends, is why I don't talk that much. Because in my 52 years, my talking has got me in a lot of trouble. So it's best off I just show y'all the beauty. The thing is, I know to most northern folks this ain't nothing, and it's probably boring to them. But all my Texas folks out there that we don't ever get a chance to see this kind of stuff, man, they love watching this. So I'm gonna keep showing snow. Man, this hiking at high elevation is no joke. You only think you're in shape until you get way up here. It's freaking amazing though. I'd like to come back and do this in the summer with all these trees. Man, I bet this is just gorgeous in the summer as much as it is right now. You know, all because this is the end of our hiking series, it doesn't mean we're not going to be hiking all summer long. We're just going to be in the camper and out the parks and things like that. This hike right here was a great way to end our winter hiking series, that's for sure. If you go look at the playlist, you'll see like I think 4 or 5 hikes where it didn't have any snow at all hardly. Upwards almost 60 degrees. Almost like hiking winter in Texas. Oh, that's about as cold as they get. But I'm telling you, if I've got 2 knee braces on right now, carrying a backpack full of my stuff and her stuff, what's your excuse? Why ain't you out enjoying this beautiful, beautiful scenery? And if you feel a little bit intimidated because of your age, stay tuned to the channel. I'm gonna put out some videos with some tips on how to get off the couch, how to get out here and see this. I mean, this is, I know I sound like a damn broken record, keep saying it's amazing over and over, but there's really not another word for it. Astonishing, awesome. I don't think any word really does it justice. Neither does any video. You gotta see it for yourself. And the idea that God created all this for us to enjoy is a blessing in itself. We just have to constantly remind ourselves to leave this better than we found it. Because if we don't, this is all gonna be taken away from us. Just in my short lifespan, I've seen so many freedoms taken from us. And if we would just clean up after ourselves, that wouldn't happen. So there's my soapbox. If you want to stick with us this summer, we've got so much stuff going on. We're gonna, like in 2 weeks, we're gonna be in Carlsbad. We're gonna go down and do the caverns. Just a couple weeks after that, we're gonna be up in Utah at the Dinosaur National Monument. And then just shortly right after that, we're gonna be down in Belize, doing some bone fishing down in the flats and a lot of other little things down there, cave tubing, sitting by the beach. It's gonna be a heck of a change of pace for me for sure. We're about done with this hike. I appreciate you sticking around. Enjoyed having you along. They say this is easy, but it wasn't. By no means. I bet it's easier in the summer. But if you ain't got nothing else to do, or if it's a rain day, go check out that playlist right there. That gives us all the hikes for the beautiful areas that we've gone to here in Colorado. Just, here we go again, truly amazing. So if I don't see you on the trail, I'll see you down the road.